what up, man? Chris Unbiased checking back in, man. Back with another blog. Nome 11, man. This is my full recap, man. I finally watched all the battles. Almost all of them. You know what I'm saying? Maybe like one battle I didn't see yet, but we're going to get into that later. Pretty much watched all the battles, man. Salute to all the subscribers. Salute to everybody that rock with the movement and everything, man. I appreciate the love and the support. We got a lot of announcements that happened during this event, man. Obviously, we got Sue Surf returning to battle rap. More on that later. We got Murder Mook and Reed Dollars happening. I did some searching to try to find out what's really going on with Summer Madness, the date and the location. I don't know the date, you know what I'm saying? I don't think the date has actually been set, but the location is either North Carolina or Texas, from what I'm hearing. You know, don't quote me, I may be wrong. North Carolina or Texas. And if that's the case, you're looking at a big crowd, man. So I think the crowds are back. At least to some capacity. I don't know how much, but it looks like it's going to be definitely a lot more than what we just saw at Nome. So, you know, you got to factor that in when you start breaking down these battles and who can actually rock out on the main stage. It look like it, and different regions, you know what I'm saying? Like Houston and North Carolina, different regions. So, depending on where this battle is at, could play a lot into who may be winning these Summer Madness battles. Let's just get into the card, man. First thing I want to talk about is this Gichigadi and Rumnity battle. First of all, the battle was fire. You know what I'm saying? The battle was absolutely fire on both ends. When I'm watching the battle, I don't really know who I got winning, bro. I gotta keep it real with you, because sometimes I feel like Rumnity won, but sometimes I be preferring the stuff Geechee be saying. So it's really a toss-up. I don't know. Obviously, Rumnity won the fan vote by a point. I don't even know how that's possible. You know what I'm saying? Like, how do you win a fan vote by 1 point, bro? Like, that just seems too coincidental, in my personal opinion. I don't even know how that's possible. Let me see. You had Polo say he went on record saying that he would have picked Geechee. Tony Bro went on record saying he would have picked Geechee. Freeway didn't want to give an opinion on who he would have picked. Bro, I don't really like Freeway, bro. I gotta keep it real with you. I like, first of all, you try to do a tie earlier in the whole competition. Then niggas just ask you a point blank question, bro. Like, yo, who you know, if it had went to y'all, who would you had picked? And you don't want to give an opinion? Like, come on, my nigga. We don't need you as no judge. URL don't bring that nigga back, man. URL do not bring that nigga back. We don't know about Minnesota Luke, but 2 votes for Geechee already, fan vote for Rumnity. So this was definitely close, man. I do feel like we were robbed of seeing who the judges would vote for. I do feel like there was an element of surprise. It was definitely something that it would have been dope to see. I don't care about the splitting of money. I already told you in the prediction blog that they were going to split the money anyway. So you know what I'm saying? So that didn't surprise me. And actually, I think it's dope that they did it. But it still would have been good to know who actually won. It kind of matters when you're looking at Champion of the Year and who had the better years. Like, yo, you actually won at Nome. Fuck the splitting of money. You actually won. I do feel like we needed to know that. We were robbed of that. Another thing, URL, and I feel like y'all had a great event. Let me just say that. Let me back up and say that off the rip. Nome 11 was a great event, bro. I know that we talked about, oh, it looks like a rookies versus vets, snuck in there with a few top tiers and called it a Nome. This card was actually dope. The battles were actually fire. And some of the matches we thought would not be that great ended up being good. So at the end of the day, URL did a thing. They did their numbers. I do feel like it's a little unfair that Loso and Jerry West and who was the other one? Loso, Jerry West, and JC and Fonz had to go on the next day. Because, bro, I gotta be real with you, bro. Did y'all niggas even know when these niggas was coming on the next day? Did y'all even watch the battles the next day? It's like the energy for the next day just wasn't there. You know what I'm saying? I feel like it's a little bit unfair to them that they don't get the same energy. And somehow you're going to do a 2-day event like that and then push battles to a... Somehow, like, something got to be drummed up to where people really want to see it. Like, maybe you should do Rex on the next day or something, and then made people turn in like, oh, let me see what Rex is easy about. But that's the only thing I feel about that. Drake put in the extra 50K was dope, you know what I'm saying? Making it 150K, bro, like $75,000 a piece is amazing, bro, what you can do with that kind of money, you know what I'm saying? In terms of, like, you know, for your family, future businesses, whatever it is, buy you a whole new whip, put down payment on a home. There's a lot of stuff you can do with that kind of bread, man. So salute to Rumnity and Gichigadi for that.
Now, you know, we just here, you know what I'm saying? You feel me? You know what I'm saying? That's what that look like. You know what I'm saying?
What that look like?
You feel me?
All right.
You feel me? All right. You hear me?
I always wanted to do that.
Come on, man. Let's get it.
Is he a female?
All right, man. Salute to my brother, man. You know what I'm saying? 75 down the middle. Salute to Drake, salute to the whole staff over here. You already
That's what hard work look like.
That's what it look like. You know what I'm saying?
That's what no hate look like, what no backstabbing look like. That's what you and your brother could do if y'all stick together. You feel me?
Know that, nigga.
100.
Let's get
You know,
it, man.
URL did fan brackets, man, where you know you put your fan votes in on who you think will win, and if you had the winner at the end of the fan vote, you could win $1,000. When URL decides not to have an actual winner, you kind of eliminate whoever could have potentially won the fan vote, you know, the fan bracket. I don't know if anybody would have won a fan bracket. I don't know. But if you would have had a winner for the fan bracket for $1,000 by not picking a winner between Rumnity and Gichigadi, you eliminated the people even being able to win $1,000. So I know you might get caught up in a moment and be like, oh, we don't really got to even go to the judges. Y'all gonna split the money. But in hindsight, you really need to find out who really won this battle. You definitely need to find out who really won this battle. And as far as the battle, it's fire, bro. It's a classic. You know what I'm saying? I probably got to watch it a couple times to really give you a winner. You know what I'm saying? Rumnity was amazing. I feel like going second really helped him because every time Gichigadi went here, Rumnity went right here. You know what I'm saying? And I think it made it, you know, sometimes going first and second kind of can differ. So when I look at the battle, part of me feels like Rumnity did enough to win, but some of the stuff that Gichigadi was saying, it came down to bars versus angles. And I'm an angle guy. I kind of like angles a lot. So him like talking about certain stuff about, you know, you putting people on with EFB and, you know, this person wasn't good, that person wasn't good. Like certain angles he took was very smart. He couldn't never punch with Rumnity in the first place. So just getting into a bar fest with Rumnity was never going to work. When you balance someone that does back-to-back punches and punches way more than you, you got to out-angle them. That's the only way you can make the battle close. I feel like Gichigadi did that.
Because I told you to fuck cuz up or kick cuz out the moment I found out about the disrespectful shit that he said about Nip. To this moment, you ain't did neither. Do you think I be playing this shit? My nigga, all you got is your word. In this world as a man, that's it. So what the fuck good is it having an opinion if you ain't the man you script, nigga?
If you ask me who I like better, I'm going to go with Gichi. But I'm not sure Rumnity didn't really win the battle, if I'm being real with you. Like, his punches were just that crazy. What else I want to talk about next, man? I'm looking at the list over here. We might as well talk about Danny Myers versus Real Sick. Danny Myers versus Real Sick. Shout out to Real Sick, man. You know what I'm saying? Just showing and proving. Keep doing his thing and keep moving up. You know what I'm saying? I think URL should keep giving him plates. Put him on Summer Madness now. He's very well deserving of being on Summer Madness. I don't know against who, but he's definitely deserving. So as far as Real Sick, I kind of knew he was going to do his thing and that this was an opportunity for him to show and prove. And I felt like this would be battle of the night. I really did. I'm looking at the whole card. I'm like, yo, this Danny Myers and Real Sick battle is going to be one of them ones. Danny Myers, I said in my prediction blog, it was disrespectful for you to take Shotgun Suge and Real Sick a week apart. You disrespecting Suge and you disrespecting Real Sick to even think that you could take that lack of preparation. You know what I'm saying? And let's talk about Battle Rap put a stat up. It said that every time Danny, not every time, but there's been 5 times in the last couple years that Danny took a battle in under 14 days notice and he choked 5 times. And I don't know how many total battles, but it's been 5 occurrences that that's happened and he's choked. So, I don't know, Danny. It definitely wasn't a good idea. You definitely had a lot at stake, man. I mean, granted, it ain't much to get past Suge, but Real Sick was always going to be a problem for you because this is his shot. This is his look. So, for you, you're everything for him right now. Whereas you may be looking at, oh, it's Real Sick, another battle or whatever the case may be. And, you know, Real is just one of them guys that you just can't play with. And Danny has some nice material, but this Champion of the Year talk is over with for Danny, bro. I see people hit me up on Twitter talking about Danny is still in the running. You know what I'm saying? I think you got to put Gichigadi, you got to put Rumnity as the top 2. Whatever order. After that, I feel like Danny Myers is still third. I don't feel like nobody's really, even despite all of this, has had a better year than Danny Myers. I feel like you should put him third. Fourth will be to be determined. Because I honestly feel, bro, if I'm being real, if KCJ beats 40 bars and she beats Vixen sometime by the end of the year, as far as she got in the tournament and beating 40 and being Vixen, fuck women's champion of the year. KCJ need to be on champion of the year in the top 5 just for the work she put in this year. If she can get past 40 and Vixen, she got to win those battles. But if she win those battles, we don't got to separate genders. She's done enough to earn her respect. She would have beaten Twerk, Prep, 40 bars, Vixen. Like, look at the names she would have beaten. She would have been very deserving to be in the top 5 for champion of the year. So I feel like that's how I feel about that. There's other deserving people, man. We can get into that later. But I feel like Danny Myers drops no lower than third, in my opinion, for champion of the year. But here's the problem, if I'm just being real. Is he still in the running? Yeah, if you're third, you're still in the running. But you got to assume that Rumnity and Gichigadi are going to fall off. And if I'm them, I just chill. I didn't want $75,000. You probably won't see me but one time the rest of the year. You know what I'm saying? So I'm just going to chill if I'm them. Secondly, when's the last time somebody just did not rap their round, bruh? Y'all keep talking about twerk. Y'all keep talking about chess. These are chokes. These are people. Very rare do people give up. I'm not saying niggas ain't gave up before. That's not what I'm saying. If you listen to the audio, bro, Smack literally he walks up to Danny and says, some shit like, come on, man, just rap. And Danny's just like, man, I just ain't got it, man. You know, I just ain't got it.
You sure? Yeah, don't do that, man. I'm gonna stumble through it. Nah, I ain't even spitting it, bro.
Smack is telling him to rap. You get more props for fighting through your material, even if it would have been sloppy and choppy, even in the third round, to say, you know what, man, I try to give you the best I can. It's just scrambled in my head right now. I can't put it all together. You got to give him at least an A for effort, bro. You know what I'm saying? But at the same time, not spitting around at all and just stopping and just saying, oh, you won, I got body bag, I got 30. We haven't been seeing that, bro. We have not been seeing it, and I do not feel niggas are going to reward Danny and give him champion of the year for that. It ain't about him choking. Like, niggas choke every day, B. It ain't about the chokes. He's been labeled as a quitter. That's what they're labeling at. And I feel like it's unfair to even label him as that. But I know what Danny is thinking. I've already looked really bad on camera. I don't know my material. I'm not going to know it any better in the third. Let me just stop the bleeding now. But Nunu Nails, Surf, and Jay Black, who never says nothing, said he quit, bruh. And that's going to be the narrative when they sit in these champion rooms. They're not going to give it to him because of that. There's always a little East Coast bias for Danny Myers anyway. He don't get the love Geechee get. Don't get me wrong, the West is running shit in battle rap. But he don't get the love Geechee and Daylight and B-Dot. He don't get that kind of love. Even though he really paved the way for all them niggas. But he don't get that kind of love. So I feel like it's a wrap for the champion of the year. I don't feel like Geechee or Rum will drop enough for Danny to re-elevate. So I think that's a wrap. You know what I'm saying? So shout out to Real Sick. You did your thing. Keep being great, my guy. And keep doing your numbers. Damn, I really wanted to see T-Top and Swamp, bro. I ain't gonna even hold you. But let me talk about this Mike P and Lou Castro. This was definitely a style clash, man. Definitely a style clash. I love Mike P as a battle rapper, bro. Like, he's one of my favorite dudes in battle rap. I love his setups, his, like, setup to where you don't really know where he's going with it because he talks really low and slow, and then all of a sudden he's like, oh, this is where you're going with it. Remember when he battled Shotgun Suge, he said something about stuff he was going through, and then he said, that's why you never give a shotgun to a white boy. And it was like, oh, that's crazy. He got busy in the first round. I didn't like really Lou Castro's first round. I felt like it was just kind of and Mike P was on one in the first round. So I got Mike P winning round one. But Lou Castro turned up in the second and third, man. And I felt like he won the last two rounds and beat Mike P. I think Mike P, you got Lou Castro, who's rapid fire delivery, aggressive delivery, all that stuff looks and sounds good. He's saying nice stuff. He done whipped the pot about 50 times in round 3 and round 2. You know what I'm saying? All that stuff, all that animation mixed in with good bars. Mike P really was taking a little long to get to the punch. I gotta be real with you. Them slow deliveries, as much as I like them and I feel like, yo, sometimes you don't never know where he going, Lou was on his helmet, bro, in them 2nd and 3rd rounds, bro. He was on his helmet. And Mike never really turned up the intensity or switched anything up. I think Mike P gave you Mike P. I don't know if Lou Castro was really the best style clash for him. I got Lou Castro winning this battle, man. A battle I did not watch. I did not watch DNA and B-Dot. I heard DNA won. I told you I didn't like that battle from the jump. And I really didn't. It might have been good, but it just ain't a battle I really too much care about. Av and Jada Nightwing. This was an interesting battle, man, because this is one of those battles where I think if Jay would have not have choked, he would have won the battle. I liked his first better than I liked Av's first, but he choked, so he lost the first. You know what I'm saying? So that was that. The 2nd round, I got Jay winning. So now it's like 1-1 going into the 3rd. And to me, Av had a better 3rd round. You know what I'm saying? Talking about, you know, he flipped the hell out of Wing, you know what I'm saying? And talking about, like, all the Wing stuff and basically just little boying him a little bit in the 2nd round. Jay doing a lot of yelling, you know, he's a plate, he's what the hell was he saying him? He was calling him something over and over again. I forgot what he was called. He was yelling a bunch of stuff, and it's crazy, my nigga, like you already choked like immediately in the 1st round, you know what I'm saying? Which has been like an issue for you. And but shout out to them. That was actually a pretty good battle. I can't front. That was a pretty good battle, but dog, Jay, if you wouldn't have choked, bro, you really could have beat Av, bro. Av 1st round is not that. It's not unbeatable. Like, your stuff really could have just lined up and beat Av in that 1st round, and then you would have won round 2. But the choke, bro, you didn't really give yourself your chance to win with a choke.
Back to back with performances. You sorry, bitch.
I got you, Nome, Ashley Calvert. So Smacky had to give me my price and half off wings. It's happy hour. You was about to...
But anyway, I'm off that, man. JC and Fonz, man. Shout out to JC and Fonz, man. You know what I'm saying? I caught this battle kind of late. And this was, you know, JC, once again, doing what JC do, bro. He be beating niggas at 75% JC. He don't even really be that crazy to me sometimes, bro. He be having like nice little lines though. You know what I'm saying? This thing I got, it'll damage you. This gun sitting niggas down. Hold up. This thing I got is damaging. This gun is sitting niggas down like it's load managing. Bro. JC be having some stuff. But it don't even be like super unbeatable. JC really be dog walking these niggas, bro. And like really just dog walking them. The only round I gave Fonz was a 3rd. I got JC winning the first 2 rounds. I feel like, once again, JC just does enough to keep winning these battles, bro. And that's what he is. He like really Mr. Consistent. You know what I'm saying? He's really Mr. Consistent. And he just does enough to keep winning these battles. I only watched this battle 1 time because I caught it on the 2nd day. I'm barely caught on the 2nd day. You know what I'm saying? But shout out to JC, did his thing. Shout out to Fonz. I predicted Fonz will win this battle, bro. And I'm a little disappointed you dropped the ball and did not win this battle because JC wasn't an unbeatable JC. And I really thought Fonz was going to take this opportunity. I saw him in a 2-on-2 with Av. It's like, damn, Fonz was kind of nice. I saw him battle Av. Fonz was kind of nice. I said, he might get JC. He just might, just might get JC. I'm off that, man. What's next? We got Tay Rock versus Chilla Jones. Coming into this battle, man, I thought Chilla Jones would win the battle, if I'm being honest with you. You know what I'm saying? He sat down for like 6 months, ain't battled. I mean, you gotta be sitting on some stuff. The most interesting thing that happened in this battle was you said you wrote for Surf when he battled Tay Rock. Bro, what is up with this ghostwriting, bro? I've been hearing, like, we've been heard a lot of rumors Surf got a ghostwriter, one Adi Boom. Now you a ghostwriter too? Bro, this shit is crazy, bro. But anyway, Surf didn't even shake his head. Nigga just looked stone-faced like, nigga, shout out, like nigga was talking to a whole other Surf. Like, nigga, he was talking to you.
You and Surf had a fire battle against each other. And there's some bars that I couldn't remember, but that one construction scheme he had against you, fire. Now ask Surf who helped him put it together. It's whatever. It's whatever.
We needed, I mean, your facial reaction was just like, really, Chilla, you gonna say this right here and now? But I got Rock winning this battle, man. You know what I'm saying? Chilla Jones looking like Blade. You know what I'm saying? Like, y'all need some image issues, bro. Y'all, I mean, Chilla, you, come on, bro. You got the shades on. You looking like Blade. You done gained a whole bunch of weight, everything. Like, bro, y'all niggas is on caffeine. Drake is here. This is like a big production. Y'all need style. Y'all need to get y'all image right, man. Get y'all look right. It's all part of marketing at the end of the day. I got Tay-Rock winning. If I'm being completely honest, I ain't gonna say Chilla Jones didn't have no dope material. He got back to be a little bit boring Chilla Jones. I gotta be real with you. Some of his stuff kind of had me sitting there like, it just wasn't entertaining to me for 3 rounds. Tay-Rock actually had a very good battle, bro. For Tay-Rock standards and like some of the stuff we may have thought that he would have took this battle kind of light. One minute he's trying to scheme like Chilla and actually out-scheming Chilla, if we being real with you. Next minute he's barking on Chilla. I don't know. Chilla might have won. Did Chilla win the second round? I don't really know what round. I gave Chilla a round. But yeah, I got Rock winning this battle 2-1. I got Rock winning this battle 2-1. I thought Chilla was a little too laid back, even though he had the aggression. It just wasn't. It wasn't K-Shine Chilla, bro. It just wasn't that. You know what I'm saying? Maybe he came in a little too confident, a little too cocky. I don't really know. You know what I'm saying? It just wasn't the Chilla that we accustomed to. I don't even know why he was battling in shades. It's just like, I don't know, man. Like, that ain't really something you do. You don't battle without a hat on. You don't battle with shades on. It's like, I mean, what is this? Like you just got your belt and you just that nigga now and you can just do it. Like, I don't get it. But I got Rock winning that battle, man. What's next? Loso and Jerry West. Let me talk about this, and then we're going to talk about this Rex battle. Loso and Jerry West. I got Loso winning. This was a very close battle, too. Shout out to Jerry West. You know what I'm saying? He was doing his thing. I don't really have a lot to say about this battle. You know, Loso then became a super angler right now. You know what I'm saying? All he does is angle. And that's been very good for him. You know what I'm saying? I feel like he's like one of the top dudes in angling right now. Jerry with the back-to-back punches. But to me, Loso did enough to win the battle, man. I got Loso winning this battle. I don't really remember any bars, anything significant about this battle. So we're just going to skim right through it. Shout out to both these two gentlemen. I'm still a big Jerry West fan, but I don't know. He just ain't got no significant win, bro. Like, he just spazzed on Glue Easy. And it was like, oh, okay. And then, to me, like, he beat Danny Myers, which is good, considering where Danny Myers went to after that. You know what I'm saying? Like, after the Ill Will battle, Danny Myers just took off. But Jerry done had a lot of opportunities, man. I don't really feel like he just been beating nobody, though. You know what I'm saying? Like, I feel like he's just one of the guys now. When he had an opportunity to kind of really elevate and be kind of like an upper echelon kind of battler, I feel like, let's be real. He came in before Real Sick. But Real Sick stock is higher right now. That's what I mean. Like, he just ain't capitalized. They give you Arsenal, you don't beat them. They give you Loso, you don't beat them. You know what I'm saying? Like, you not beating these guys and putting these wins on top of wins. It's just not happening for him. So, I don't know. That's what I feel about Jerry West, man. I'm still a believer in him. I still rock with him as a battler. But Loso, watch out for Loso, man. He's very underrated, bro, and what he's doing now. I know he had a chess battle. Some people got chess winning, but Loso is fire, bro. He's definitely fire. T-Rex and Easy the Block Captain. Shout out to T-Rex, first of all. He definitely came with it. Definitely gave you a great battle, bro. Gave you a great battle. He was the T-Rex that we had been accustomed to. He was direct in this battle. He was aggressive in this battle. His breathing, I thought, would be messed up in a caffeine scene. I mean, yeah, it was a little labored at times, but not enough to really mention it or even be significant. For the most part, Rex did his thing, bro. You know what I'm saying? I know Mook and them was doing a little amping and acting all a little extra, but Rex was being Rex. But I just think Easy is just different right now, man. He just different. He took advantage of the opportunities. I know a lot of people are saying he has some overused angles. He talked about the Mav and Mook situation. He talked about, did he talk about head ice? I think he might have spoke about the head ice situation. I'm not sure. He talked about getting your chain stolen, you lying, saying that niggas are dead. Like, he talked about a lot of stuff that had been said already. But Rex talked about Do. You know what I'm saying? Something that's used a lot against him. I know personally Do ain't feeling that. Like, she ain't feeling that at all. She like, don't put bodies on me that I don't really have as bodies or whatever the case may be. But Rex sold the hell out of that round, bro. That third round, Rex sold it. That whole, you know, am I lying, Beasley? He knows Beasley is not on camera to answer that question, but he said it twice, which sold the hell out of it. And it came out of his mouth so effortlessly that it was just like, yo, maybe this shit is true. I don't think it's true. You know what I'm saying? I give Dude the benefit of the doubt. But I'm you know, if I don't hear that it's true, I'm not just going to put that on her. But he sold the hell out of that round, bro. And sometimes if you sell a round, I'm not mad at the angle. I don't look at the angle as old if it's sold, if it's retreaded and sold the right way, the right way. I'm not mad that the angle is brought up. You know what I'm saying? And it just is what it is. I mean, we might hear some more Do bars. They're getting kind of old. I don't know how many ways you can make them dope. But at the same time, I wasn't mad when T-Top did it. And I ain't mad that Rex did it. I actually gave Rex a third round because I felt like he executed the Do bars damn near flawlessly. If I'm being real with you, damn near flawlessly. But Rex had a good first, too. He had a good first. I think people are just so accustomed to giving Rex that first round or thinking Rex will have at least the first to be good. Rex threw his hat down and got no cheers, no reaction, no nothing. Nigga was like, yo, that shit don't work. That shit is over with. That shit ain't working over here on caffeine. That part was funny. But niggas is sleeping on Easy first, bro. Niggas is sleeping on how good Easy, the block captain's first round is. And I got him winning the first and the second. I think Rex took his foot off the gas a little bit in round 2. Still had a dope round. I give Easy this battle 2-1. It's not a clear 2-1. It's kind of edging it, slightly debatable. But Easy did enough to win the battle, bro. You know what I'm saying? And I kind of got him winning the battle. And, you know, it don't matter how many times I watch it, I'm probably going to feel like Easy still won this battle. And that's pretty much my Nome, man. You know what I'm saying? Some of these day 2 battles I barely watched, though. I gotta be real with you. Even though I did watch them, but I didn't watch them more than once. That's why I ain't speak a lot on like Loso and Jerry West. I watched it. It erased out of my memory some of the stuff, and now it's like, okay, let me talk about it. And B-Dot and DNA, I didn't really watch that. But they need to put T-Top and Swamp on Summer Madness. That'd be fire. You might have Mook and Reed, Surf and John, T-Top and Swamp. Summer Madness could already be looking kind of fire. You know what I'm saying? Now they need to put Gichigadi and Calico on there, or Easy and Calico. A lot of matchups can go down for Summer Madness 11, man. But that's my recap, man. Subscribe to the channel. Holla at your boy.
D2 is the third master. Welcome. 814, 814.